why is Jesus making this comment? Why is he saying, you believe because you've seen? Blessed are those who believe without seeing. It's almost like saying, look, I've given you this. I've given you this as a gift, you know. And a lot of the time when Jesus does these extraordinary things for individuals, like healing people, he's overcome with emotion. It's almost like he's not doing it because that's what God's supposed to do, but because he's like, oh, go on then, you know. The word, like when he comes across somebody who needs healing, and the gospel says, you know, he was overcome with passion. The word, the Greek word, I wish I could remember. It's a beautiful word, but it literally means like your gut, like it comes from the gut. You know, there's something, and maybe there's something like that going on here. You know, Thomas is like, I need to see, and Jesus says, okay. And then he says to Thomas, you believe because you've seen. But blessed are those who believe without seeing. It's almost like a moral message. It's like, I'm giving you this, but really, you should have believed without the evidence. You know. At the very least, Jesus is saying that there's something good and worthwhile in believing despite the fact that you don't get to see, you know? And so I especially, there are thousands of exegeses that you could give here, right? But as a skeptic coming to this text, reading this, it seems like a perfectly natural reading to say that Jesus is there saying, yeah, like the best sort of approach to this is to believe without the empirical evidence.
Well, wait. Think about how many people who saw him truly, like all the proofs he gave